Hey Capricorn, what's happening, what's crackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your mid-April 15th through the 30th love tarot reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Keep in mind this reading is general. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readings that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them as they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below. And you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys have been doing awesome. I don't know why the song came into my head and I started jamming out unapologetically before we got into the reading, which is I Just Need Somebody to Love, and that song just kept fucking playing in my head. I don't need too much, just somebody to love. So I'm kind of getting the vibe that there could be some Capricorns out there right now who are, you know, on their single shit, single as a Pringle, doing the thing, and you guys might just be in a position where it's not that you're like super lonely and you need love, but like, do you know how nice it would be right now? That's the vibe that I'm seeing. Daydreaming, fantasizing, how nice it would be to have a counterpart, someone to really vibe with, someone to love. It would be nice, you know? So let's take a look into that and see what we got going on. Messages for Capricorn here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 15th through the 30th. What messages do we got coming through for Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 15th through the 30th. Let's go ahead and get one more shuffle and see what messages we got coming through, man. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Let's see what's going on. Capricorn, the overall energy for you guys here is the Empress. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Libra. You also may be dealing with a Taurus. I am feeling that a lot of you guys are connecting to your divine femininity, your divine feminine energy. Now keep in mind, it doesn't matter if you are a boy watching this, a male, a female, man, woman, whatever. If you're watching this reading, everybody has divine feminine and divine masculine energies. So gender isn't really in the mix in regards to energy. Based on what I'm seeing for you guys, though, it's about connecting with your divine feminine, connecting with the love that you have for yourself, the beauty that you are, allowing that beauty from the inside to radiate to the outside. So there could be a good amount of Capricorns as of lately who have been really practicing their self-care, but also starting to see the beauty within themselves. A lot of you guys may have reached that point where you look at yourself and you recognize the beauty that you are. And when you tap into that divine feminine energy, it's beautiful, it's warm, it's bubbly, and then you're like, okay, now hold up. If I am a motherfucking snack, if I am beautiful and I can recognize the beauty that I am, where's the person who's recognizing that? Where's my counterpart? Where's my soulmate? Where's my partner? You want to know, okay, well, I'm glad that I figured this out. I'm glad that I'm happy with who I am, but I'm waiting for the next step. I want someone to come over and appreciate me. So moving forward into your current energy, you got the Two of Swords. The person you're dealing with is the Queen of Swords, and the outcome that's present is the Seven of Pentacles. So if I'm a full package, why can't people invest their time into me? That's kind of the answer that you're looking for here. Whew, the fuck was that? Damn, Capricorn, I friggin' gasped real quick. I didn't mean to. I lost my breath. Whew. Capricorns are looking for somebody to lose their breath over them. But either way, man, I feel this vibe of, why are people not investing their time into me? You know, what is it? Is it the communication that's off? Is it the vibes that are off? What is going on here? Because the Two of Swords definitely is coming up as an energy of confusion. A lot of you guys are kind of seeming confused on why people aren't really investing their time into you. And with the people that you do come across, you feel like, granted, the communication is there. Where is the romance, the attraction, the real attraction, the real feeling? You want that. And you feel like it's not invested into you. So this is one of those things where you could be the most beautiful person in the world, but are they looking at your physical appearance? Are they looking at your body? Or are they looking at you? That's where the difference comes into play. Is this person only caring about what they see on the outside, or are they investing their time into what's in the inside? Okay? So I think you want to be noticed for who you are, Capricorn. I think you want people to see the real you and not just what's on the outside, you know? And I like that you're in a position where you love and appreciate yourself and you see the inside and you let it radiate on the out. But if you can see and acknowledge yourself and love yourself for who you are, you're waiting for somebody to come ahead and do that. Okay? Now, clarifying the Queen of Swords here. Let's take a look into who you're dealing with. What's going on with that Queen of Swords? Okay, we got here 2 of Wands, and we got here 10 of Wands. The 10 minus 2 is the 8. So whoever you're connecting with here, Capricorn, I do feel like you're dealing with somebody who's a traveler, okay? And I don't mean by actually traveling. I mean traveler in the sense of they kind of go around to multiple different people to see what they really resonate with. So you're connecting with somebody who's kind of kept their options open. With the 2 of Wands here, the 2 of Wands talks about not necessarily knowing what kind of choice they really have ahead. This is a person who's kind of indecisive. And the 10 of Wands talks about a little bit of being overwhelmed. So Capricorn, I feel like who you're connecting with was overwhelmed with the amount of people that they were interacting with. But not even just that. I think that they got so overwhelmed with your beauty and, the way that they perceived you, that it was almost like that's what their focus was really locked in on, because the Queen of Swords is very clear cut. It's very direct. And I keep getting this message from my guides that it's like, you're getting very tired of people being focused on just your body or being focused on what they see physically versus who you really are. That's what you want people to experience. That's what you want people to see, that beauty as well, and that amazing person, okay? Not just what's on the outside here. And you feel like when you connect with certain people, you're not truly connecting with them if they're not truly investing, because the people that you're dealing with or the person you're dealing with here seems very indecisive into getting to know the real you. Okay? So it feels like whoever you're dealing with right now, pretty resistant to diving deeper, getting to know you more on a personal level and more of who you are. They seem like they're not investing as much. And that's very bothersome for you. Tower card at the bottom of the deck, okay? So what I'm going to do here, Capricorn, is I'm going to go over who you're dealing with. I'm going to take a look at how they feel towards you, what's going on with them. Then I'm going to take a look at how you feel towards them, what's going on with you, where energies are aligning, and then the outcome for the second half of April, okay? Now, in regards to who Capricorn's dealing with, how do they feel towards Capricorn, and what is going on with this person currently? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout mid-April 15th to the 30th. How does the person that Capricorn's dealing with feel towards Capricorn? And what is going on with this person throughout the second half of April? Okay, first card out, we got here 4 of Pentacles, which definitely represents somebody not opening up. They are holding on very tightly. And what I mean by holding on very tightly is this person is holding on and protecting themselves from being vulnerable. Can be connecting with a fellow earth sign for some, a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. We got here Page of Cups, 10 of Cups, King of Wands, 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups, King of Swords, and then the Ace of Cups, and one more card, it's the King. Interesting. So on paper, or in this case, plastic tarot cards, this person doesn't show up with any really bad energy. But at the same time, there's definitely something deeper going on with this person. So 4 of Pentacles to the Page of Cups. Seeing these 2 cards paired together, this is a person who is not offering 100% of themselves, but is looking for love, right? So we got here the Page of Cups, we got here the 4 of Pentacles. Now, I don't know if looking for love is an understatement, but they're definitely offering, they're offering romance here. We'll put it that way. And the thing is that they're not 100% open and vulnerable. So this person is not necessarily looking to explore vulnerability, yet they're trying to get romantic with you. And with the 10 of Cups to the King of Wands here, I feel like you're connecting with a person who almost kind of doesn't believe, and what the 10 of Cups is. It's almost like who you're dealing with has doubts about future, has doubts about marriage, has doubts about having a future connection. You're connecting with a person who has a lot of doubts about relationships being rather successful. And that could be due to their past. They could have had a past with other people where they've had many failed relationships, and it's kind of become a subconscious programming to where they believe that they are not going to have successful relationships. But I feel like who you're connecting with has a lot of doubts and fears in regards to the future of relationships. Hence why they're not very open and vulnerable, okay? And with the 8 of Wands to the 8 of Cups, it almost appears to me that the person you're connecting with, Capricorn, they're already planning or waiting for you to walk away or for them to walk away. It's almost like this person setting up the whole connection that you two share for failure right off the jump. So you are connecting with a person who's very pessimistic about relationships. You're also connecting with a person who's very pessimistic about the future. So I feel like they were setting this connection up for failure before it ever really started, is the energy that's coming through with this person. You know, they set it up for failure. They had this negative, mindset that it wasn't going to work out even if they tried. And it's kind of like they stuck to that. And with the King of Swords here to the King of Cups, I feel like whoever you're dealing with, they don't let their feelings get out of hand. And what that means is they don't let themselves fall in love. So maybe this is why the person you're dealing with is looking at the outside, but isn't searching for the inside. Maybe that's why. Maybe they have this fear of falling in love with you. And maybe they have this fear that if they do fall in love with you, they fear that the relationship, if there is one that's formed, is going to fail. And then therefore, they're scared of being lonely and heartbroken. You're connecting with the person who is motherfucking scared. And that type of energy is not going to be beneficial for the two of you in any sort of way. So, like I said, you have this thing where you want to be seen for who you are. And I fucking understand that. Totally. I do. I get that shit. I want people to connect with me on a true and genuine level of like who I really am. You know, I want you to get to see that side of me. I want you to get to see the inside, that beauty radiate on the outside. And that's how I feel. And I can understand how you feel that way too. And you want this person to get to know who the real you is. You want this person to get invested in you and not just invested in how they perceive you physically, how they find you beautiful. That's great and all. That's awesome. We love those compliments. We stand those compliments. But I want this person to get to know me. I want them to invest in me. And you could see that they're so withdrawn. You can see it. And that's because this person is setting it up for failure before it ever really started. And that's because this person's probably had a lot of failed connections in their past that's conditioned them to think this way. And ultimately, they're scared of falling in love because if they fall in love and they become vulnerable and you walk away and break their heart, they've lost another piece of their heart due to their past heartbreak. Okay? So you want this person to connect with you deeper there, but they're not doing it. They're not. I feel like a lot of readings this month in April have been about people's emotional walls. I have seen this in a lot of the readings that I've been doing. Very, very, very prominent in this one. But I've seen that very common theme for April, for the collective. It's about opening people up. Either way, moving forward, let's take a look at your energy here, Capricorn. How does Capricorn feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Capricorn throughout throughout April 15th through the 30th, please? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 15th through the 30th. How does Capricorn feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Capricorn throughout the second half of the month? Taking a look at your first card out, we got here Six of Wands. So I think you're in a position right now where you are feeling, I don't really know where to travel, but I'm going to be here just in case. It's almost like you're preparing yourself to leave. You're preparing yourself to move forward and possibly explore other options due to the fact that this person isn't really satisfying that need of real deep connection. You know, Ace of Swords over here is what you're looking for. That's exactly what it is. True and deep connection, true and deep communication. And you're kind of on a place where you're a little hesitant to walk away, but you're thinking about keeping your options open. King of Pentacles, we got the Nine of Swords, we got the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Hangman, and one last card, the Six of Swords. So a lot of this points to you thinking about moving forward from the individual you're connecting with, because it really does bother you that you don't feel like the real you is being acknowledged. It really bothers you that you don't feel like you're really being seen. You don't feel like you're being listened to, seen, heard. You just feel like you're being looked at. And you want more than that, and you really want that investment. And because you don't feel that investment coming through, it's bothersome. And keep in mind, King of Pentacles is here. You've invested everything in yourself for a very long time, Capricorn. You have loved yourself and gone through that journey. You love and appreciate yourself for who you are. You know who you are on the inside, and that reflects on the outside. You have discovered all the areas and layers of yourself that you needed to. You took the time to invest in you, and you love yourself. But why can't this person take the time to invest in you? And that makes you feel stuck. Hangman. It makes you feel stuck It makes you feel like if this person can't invest with me, we're never going to be able to move forward because I'm not feeling a true and genuine connection. So you feel stuck here, and you don't know if you want to take it a step back and say, let's dim on the romance and possibly friend zone this person. Because I think that you like talking to the person you're dealing with, Capricorn, but I think you don't want to keep getting any longer do you want to keep getting romantically attached to something that may not be working out in what your needs are out of a relationship. So Page of Pentacles, you may be thinking about falling back on a friendship with this person or keeping it very casual with them, but that doesn't even work out in your favor either. Because I think you're getting to the point, Capricorn, where it's like, maybe I should just end what it is I have with this person and find myself another person who sees the real me and appreciates my beauty, appreciates my physical appearance, but also appreciates the person that I am and treats me with kindness and treats me with love and would love to invest and get to know me further and has that deep, real, intimate connection is what you're looking for, you know? And remember how I said that song in the beginning, I just need somebody to love? Like that right there. You want somebody to love, but you want somebody to see you, and you want that very deep bond, that deep connection where you both see each other for who you are and the love is flowing and there's butterflies in the stomach. That's what you're looking for. This person isn't giving it. They're setting it up for failure before it even picks off, unfortunately. In regards to where energies are aligning, let's take a look here, Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 15th through the 30th. Where energies aligning between Capricorn and this person. We got here the Lovers. We got here the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant card, and the Chariot. I think you're going to get to a point where you kind of move on from the idea of having a commitment with this person, let alone move on from the idea of being with this person. You don't feel like they're putting in effort. You don't feel like they're putting in work. You don't feel like they're investing to get to know you. You feel like it's all just physical. And that's not fair to you. It's not fair to you. You know, you're really considering moving on here and exploring new options and going forward in life, meeting new people here, Capricorn, because you don't feel like you're being seen. And that's not fair to you. Therefore, you're only making the right decision for yourself. And you want to make sure that it's with the right type of person. As for the overall outcome that's present throughout Capricorn and this person in May 2020, or April 2020. Sorry that I keep saying May, guys. We're getting closer and closer, but as for the overall outcome between Capricorn and the person they're dealing with, we got here the Temperance, we got here the Ten of Wands, and we got here the Two of Cups. I think that with all that being said, you know, with the outcome here, I think you believe that being with this person would be a struggle. And it would be a struggle because of the disconnect that's going on between the two of you. And I think that you want to take a step back and heal yourself and, you know, heal this connection, but also recognize what you're worth. And take a look at the Temperance card. There's a Two of Cups right there. And the Two of Cups represents a relationship. And what I'm seeing here, Capricorn, is exactly what you were talking about earlier. Okay? A relationship where the love is flowing between the two of you, where you both are seeing each other and recognizing each other for who you are, where both of you are loving each other for who you are and not just beauty and physical appearance. That's what you want and that's what you desire. And with your person here, you feel like it'd be a headache. You feel like it'd be a struggle because you're just trying to open somebody up to deep vulnerability when they're not receptive of it. Your person here is scared. And I don't see them making any future kind of movements because right now they're in a place where they're conditioned to feel the way they feel. They don't believe in relationships lasting. They don't believe in successful ones. And quite frankly, they're scared to fall in love, which is why they withdraw. So you got to make a decision here, Cappy. And I think your decision is going to fall into the hands of you moving forward and finding somebody who actually sees you. And I think that's important. Okay? And I think it's important to acknowledge what you're worthy of. And you are worthy of somebody who sees both, not only just the inner beauty, or not only just the outer beauty, but the inner beauty as well. You're worthy of that. So if you don't feel like your worthiness here is being taken into consideration, if you feel like you deserve better, then you do. And it's that person's loss, unfortunately, because that's the perception that they have. And there's nothing furthermore that you can do. You only can do what is best for you. And if this is what's best for you, Capricorn, maybe explore moving forward and letting other things come into alignment with you. Because there will be the right one. There will be a person who will see the real you. I can guarantee that. I could see it right here. and there are other people who will. Okay? So nonetheless, Capricorn, the choice really is yours here, but I'm always going to leave it up to you and give you the best advice, which is do what's going to make you happy. Do what feels right. Okay? Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Take care. Have an awesome, fantastic, and amazing rest of your April 2020, and I will catch you guys in May 2020. All right? Peace. Much love, Cappy.